And as you could probably guess, they were horrible and evil. But there was only one problem with his plan. The woman he was talking to wasn't any ordinary person.
Was it a cop?
The Grim Sleeper had accidentally trapped himself inside a car with the cheetah, also known as the most dangerous woman in the world.
Oh my god!
Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress, and if you didn't know yet, I stream live on Twitch. So if you'd like to see me play games, or hang out with me in my community, or you would like to say that you didn't know that I stream live on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/vtuber Cypress, and I hope to see you there soon. I also upload gameplays and gaming highlights on my gaming channel here on YouTube Cypress Play. Today we'll be watching a video by a talking head. This is serial killers who accidentally choose the worst targets.
The cheetah incident. In 1993, at a club in California, a demon prowled the venue. Unbeknownst to many, the Grim Sleeper, a man who'd ended the lives
Oh, his nickname was the Grim Sleeper.
of 10 women, was searching for his next victim while everybody else was drinking and having fun.
Wait, what? What year was it again? 1993?
While everybody else was drinking and having fun. He noticed an African-American girl that seemed annoyed and upset, so he walked over to her to figure out what was wrong. The lady told him that she was invited out to play dominoes, but everybody there kept offering her drinks and telling her to club when she wasn't a drinker.
Honestly, I would be fucking annoyed as well. I'm just here to play freaking dominoes. You invited me for dominoes. Why are you asking me to go clubbing and drink?
Extremely late, and she was tired and wanted to go home, so the Grim Sleeper pointed to his vehicle outside. He told her that he has a car,
Never go into a stranger's car, everyone. Never ever.
and if she really wanted to go home that badly, he could just take her. Delighted, the woman sprung out of her seat.
Oh gosh, she actually went. I mean, apparently this is one of the worst targets, so let's see what happens.
And followed the dangerous criminal back to his car. She got in first, and he shut her door like a gentleman. Then he got into the driver's seat and began taking her to her house. After a while, she told him to make a right turn to her house, but he ignored her. Confused, she repeated herself. "You're supposed to make a right over there, not a left." Realizing the criminal was no longer responding, the lady quickly went to open the door to get out of the car, but it was then that she finally realized that the door didn't have a handle on the inside.
Oh shit! It didn't even have a handle! I mean, very smart on his part, I guess, but wait. I'm like, oh, that's genius, but... Oh god, just never go into a stranger's car, okay? If you don't know the person, don't go into their freaking car.
She was literally trapped in the car. Becoming filled with joy, the monster finally revealed his intentions to the woman. And as you could probably guess, they were horrible and evil. But there was only one problem with his plan. The woman he was talking to wasn't any ordinary person.
Was it a
The
cop?
Grim Sleeper had accidentally trapped himself inside a car with the cheetah, also known as the most dangerous woman in the world.
Oh my
Title
god!
that would be given to her just 1 year later, as she'd go on to win the 1994 kickboxing championship.
Oh, she's a kickboxer! Holy shit!
When she was young, she was ruthlessly bullied and chased around the town. Her uncle was a martial arts master, and unknown to the Grim Sleeper, her uncle forced her to fight him every single day
Yeah, that guy's cooked.
in order to get her black belt. At the end of the day, whenever she finished practicing with her colleagues and got ready to leave, her uncle, also known as Master Quiet Storm, would lock the door with a key.
His name was Master Quiet Storm, okay?
And if she wanted to exit the dojo, she'd have to beat him in combat and forcefully
Why does this sound like the plot of an anime?
pry the keys out of his hand.
Like the backstory of the main character. Or no, actually this is not the main story of the main character. This is like the backstory of like the rival of the main character.
She did this every single day as a kid. As the criminal asked her to comply with his sick demands, she told him no. As you could guess, this angered the psychopath, so he swung at her with his full might.
Oh,
But
wrong
immediately she
decision.
blocked his punch and spun back with a devastating counterpunch, striking him straight in his face. "Oh, so you're a fighting type,"
Holy shit, she is so
he
cool.
said as he smiled. The woman quickly jumped into the back seat of the van, and he followed after her, which would go on to prove to be his worst mistake. Once he was trapped in the trunk of the van with the professional champion kickboxer, she unleashed a hellish attack on him. He tried to tackle her, but she grabbed his shirt and swung him around in the trunk of the van, smashing
Oh,
his
hell
head
yeah,
against the inside
cheetah.
of the vehicle. She then flipped his shirt over his head while unloading a flurry of non-stop punches to his face, causing him to
Oh my god, she's so cool. I love her.
fall backwards on his butt. At this point, the girl noticed that his pants were unbuckled and falling down, so while they were still in the trunk, she stomped on his chest and grabbed his, and pulled
You go,
him
girl!
so high that she thought she ripped them off of him.
Oh my
The grim
gosh.
sleeper
I mean, he deserved that. He
shrieked the
fucking
banshee
deserved that.
and began crying out in pain. He quickly gave her the keys to unlock the van and escape. But before she left, while still pulling his royal jewels, she told him, "When I say no, it means no," before delivering a nasty right hook
What a fucking
to
badass.
the crying man, nearly knocking him out. She took the keys, unlocked the trunk of the van, and quickly escaped while throwing the keys away so that he couldn't follow her. Fredia Gibbs would go on to win her first championship after that year, officially titling her as the most dangerous woman alive. And years later, the Grim Sleeper would later be caught and
Oh, there he is. Okay, I was wondering, did I get him or not? Like, obviously, I can get why it didn't happen on the same day. I don't know if there was a phone or whatever that she could, you know, call or like write down the car details or whatever.
arrested in 2010 because of an eaten pizza crust he left at a crime scene.
Oh, that must be so bitter. That must be so bitter. That's the thing where you fucked up. You ate a pizza and you left the crust. Oh, that's so stupid. But I'm glad that they got him though. Deserved. I hope he got a sentence that fits the crime.
When a bitch says no, she means no. And I walked in, bam! Then I left.
The Night Stalker. In the summer of 1985.
Oh god.
In the summer of 1985,
Okay, that's terrible. Okay. Oh, the Night Stalker.
the city of Los Angeles became gripped by fear. Night after night, a mysterious intruder slipped silently into homes across Southern California. He struck in darkness, often entering through unlocked doors or open windows while families slept, and he did the absolute unthinkable to his targets. If there was a man in the house he broke into, he would immediately just end them, then he would attack and assault the man's family, often carving evil imagery
Disgusting.
into women and anybody else in the house, and then he would stab them until they perished. Victims
Absolutely disgusting human being.
described him as a thin,
Actually, it doesn't even deserve to be called a human being.
satanic man that had wild eyes and reeked of sweat and cigarettes. Police didn't know his name yet, but the media soon gave him one, the Night Stalker. This individual had 15 victims tied to his name, and he by all means was a top priority to officers in the nearby counties. On August 31st, 1985, he casually strolled into a nearby convenience store to pick up a beverage because he was thirsty. And right next to the drink he was grabbing, he noticed a rack of newspapers that all had a wanted poster of his face on it. He immediately panicked and
Oh, his
darted out of the
actual face?
doors looking for an individual to target and carjack so that he could leave the area. The criminal jumped into the car of a 28-year-old woman named Angelina. Without wasting a second, he began to punch her in the stomach and forcefully steal her car from her. What the Night Stalker failed to notice is that her neighbor was nearby watching it happen, and he also had huge balls. As the neighbor ran over to help Angelina, the Night Stalker told him to stay back and warned him that he had a gun. The 50-year-old neighbor called his bluff and ripped the scumbag right out of the car. And it was at this point that this man had realized that he'd chosen the absolute worst neighborhood to do carjacking in, because he instantly found himself surrounded by a huge, angry mob.
Oh, the whole neighborhood came.
Everybody in the neighborhood knew who he was. They knew all of his crimes. And worst of all, they weren't
Of course they knew. If it was in the newspaper in 1985, everyone knows. Probably was on the news too or something.
so their idea of justice wasn't jail, it was death. The crowd of people beat him viciously. Angelina's husband ripped a steel rod out of a metal fence and began smashing his head with it, while another neighbor attacked him with a makeshift spear made out of barbecue equipment. Multiple people grabbed and tugged at
Wait, was it really 1985? I don't remember, but god damn, that's rough.
from different directions, beating him senselessly with anything they could
Holy
find.
shit.
They beat him so bad.
I mean, I don't
that when police showed
feel
up,
sorry for him. I don't at all.
He began crying out, "I did it! It's me!" begging them to arrest him. Reports state that once he was arrested, he began speaking Spanish to himself, saying, "Thank goodness the police came and arrested me.
Is that him? He kind of
So
scared
lucky.
me. What the fuck? He scared me.
Thank goodness the police came and arrested me. I'm so lucky."
Oh, it's because of the bandages. I'm like, he looks weird. The bandages made him look weird and scared me. Oh yeah, and the quality of the video, I guess.
When he was taken to the police station, a crowd of 500 people surrounded the building chanting, "Kill him," in unison.
Kill him.
He would go
kill
on
him.
to receive
I mean, how many people did he kill? 15?
19 death sentences. However, he
19
would pass away
death
from cancer at
sentences.
53 years old in
Bruh, for real?
2013.
Damn it.
Honestly, if I was the cop tasked with arresting him that day, I probably would have just driven around in circles and pretended like
I was wondering too, when he said like he begged the cop to get arrested and that he did it, you know, I was expecting him to say, and then the cop beat him too.
I couldn't find him so that he could spend some more time with the crowd of victims he had been terrorizing for the past year. The crash out incident.
Ooh, and this is horrifying.
While most either don't know or just don't believe it, this man is a serial killer.
Well, I mean, nothing surprises me anymore, you know?
Allegedly.
Oh,
He grew up in
allegedly.
the Parkway Gardens, an area that would later on become named O Block, which is named after his close friend and mentor, OD, when he was murdered. A little later, Pontoon, another one of his friends, would pass away in the
Oh, all of his friends. I see the pattern.
same way. And, I should probably mention that his father was also murdered when he was 11, but he still had a brother-like figure that he kept around as a close friend. White. Except,
White?
not really, because in 2012, White would pass away on Von's
Oh, they call him White.
18th birthday, right in front of him at a gas station.
Passed away from a rival gang hit, okay. I thought it was because he did it.
It's important to note that it was this specific traumatic incident that caused him to become a serial killer, as after this moment, he would later on be connected to over 10 or 11 murders
Oh, it's after this? I thought we were... Oh, I thought he was the cause of the other... Okay, sorry. It's after.
throughout his life, whilst also taking
10 or 11 murders. What the f***, man?
deep, nearly sociopathic pleasure in the lives he ended and putting it into his songs. Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly, please don't sue me. Oh, we don't know this for sure yet. Is like his case still going on right now?
Nonetheless, he really did what he rapped about in his music, which is what caused him to develop contempt for another popular up-and-coming artist in his industry, Young Boy. Von took a lot of pride in the crimes he committed, especially since it was what eventually made him become popular and successful.
That's crazy. Oh, I guess because of the music. And he actually, if it's true what he's rapping about, he got famous because of the horrific things that he did.
Young Boy, in a lot of ways, is similar to Von, but Von didn't believe that he actually did any of the things he rapped about. So for him to see another artist getting more virality than him, when he believed he
That's crazy. This is so weird to me. I don't believe that you really did what you rapped about. You don't deserve this fame. Only I, who actually killed people, deserve this fame. It's so weird.
was a fraud, quietly upset him. And so, completely unprovoked, he'd go on to publicly say that Young Boy lies in his music online.
You got cap in your raps.
You got cap in your raps.
Okay.
This would start a pretty petty back and forth between the two young men. Von would begin flirting with the mother of Young Boy's kids. Young Boy would flirt with Von's ex, then they sent disses at each other.
This is so
and,
weird.
Blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. Despite the clear animosity between the two individuals, Von would go on to say that there was no bad blood between him and Young Boy at all, which would later on prove to be obviously untrue. On November 5th, 2020, he would get up, hop into his bulletproof Hellcat, and head out to a club to perform his show along with 8 other cars that were guarding and following him. At the club, despite everything seeming normal and fun at first, people close to Davon noticed that he seemed off. The man frequently mentioned paranoia and feeling like the spirits of the lives he ended were always watching him. Many people said he could switch from being calm, collected, and silly to seeming very off or sociopathic. A lot of people generally started to believe that he might have had a literal demon living inside of him, or something seriously wrong with his head. And it was noted that he was allegedly given inside
I mean, something inside of his head really is wrong if he really did what he rapped about.
information that one of Young Boy's friends was at a nearby club that was extremely close to him. This friend's name is Quando Rondo. After he finished performing at his show, he and his entourage got up, went inside of their cars, and headed back home to call it a day. However, suddenly the security guards noticed that Von's car had gone missing. He made a detour to the club that Quando Rondo was at, and waited patiently. His entourage later on showed up and found Von. After regrouping with him, they put all of their weapons away inside of the car and got ready to head inside of the club. But it was at this moment that one of Von's associates located the person he was looking for. As Quando Rondo was leaving the club, Von bumped into him head on and began to beat him ruthlessly. The man was terrified, later stating that he didn't even know who was fighting him, but once he realized it was Von,
I'm so confused. Why are we doing this?
it felt like the devil or a demon was attacking him.
It's like I had an out-of-body experience. Like it's like the devil was coming to get me. Like it's like my soul Like, I can't even explain it, man.
Von was
Like,
doing what he loved, and the man he was attacking was likely going to become another victim that he'd rap about in his songs. But there was just one slight mistake he made. He assumed that his target was alone, and was so laser focused on attacking his target that he
did he just jump on them immediately and didn't see there were actually people behind him?
failed to realize that just 2 feet away, a random white car
Fucking
was full of
stupid.
Quando's crew, all of whom were armed. And when they saw their friend being attacked by Von, they didn't hesitate to shoot him 4 times. Even after getting injured, Von continued wrestling and attacking Quando until the two were eventually broken up by their crews. Undercover police officers ran to the scene and began calling backup. The man had 4 holes in his body, and blood was leaking everywhere inside of the car, panicking his team and friends. Nonetheless, he was still alive and conscious. He'd even go on to tell his friends to calm down because he was fine. While he was successfully delivered to the hospital, during surgery he'd suddenly shoot up awake in cold sweats.
What the
He'd throw the nurses and medical staff who were operating on his body off of him, and then began swinging at them.
And Von made it through 2 surgeries. He had 3 surgeries ago. He made it through 2 surgeries. And then after the second surgery, he hopped off the bed and started fighting the nurse and said, "Where his gun at?"
In a state of complete shock and panic, he began searching for his gun on the surgery table, but then froze. And suddenly, as he woke up, he collapsed from shock, marking his end. To think this situation all
Whoa, what the That is so scary, though. What? He woke up multiple times? Okay.
stemmed from about 5 or 6
Think about the fact, like, he could have actually still been alive, I guess. I don't know what it's like to wake up in the middle of a surgery, I guess. I guess he would be very disoriented, and he might have thought he was still in the middle of that fight. But yeah, so I guess that's why it's allegedly, because he's dead now. So I guess we will never know if he did what he did, if he did what he claimed to have done in his raps or not, unless we will find some really clear evidence in the future about it.
He's got pretty good music though.
Does he really have good music? I have no clue. Actually, I also don't care. Wait, but I'm kind of confused. Why did he go after this guy?
Is
Oh,
Quando
an
Rondo.
extremely close. Oh yeah, I get. Okay, he was an extremely close friend to Young Boy, so he wanted to fuck him up, I guess, to piss off Young Boy.
The spoon incident.
Oh, this is nightmare fuel, apparently.
A newbie walked into the prison earlier that week, and seeing that he was fresh meat, an atrocious criminal named William Roberts decided it was time to assert some dominance over him, since he seemed like the perfect target. It's unclear exactly what sick intentions William had in mind for the man when he approached him, but what is known is that when the two interacted, the monster began to boast and brag about the most heinous crimes he had committed in an attempt to put fear into the heart of the man and make him yield to his requests. He walked up to the man's seat where he was eating, then he set down his food tray and began eating beside him. "What are you in prison for?" he said. "Because I'll let you know that I'm practically allowed to do anything
This is paraphrased dialogue from the prison's incident report.
I want. I'm in prison for having my way with a 4-year-old. Look, I'm still here. So what about you? Are you here for car theft, insurance fraud, reckless driving?"
That's
After sitting-
absolutely disgusting.
And listening to William's monologue,
What?
the man calmly responded to his questions. "I'm a serial killer. I'm in here because I ended a man that was bragging to me about the horrible things he had done to multiple..."
Was that seriously what he was in for?
"I strangled him so hard that emergency responders said his face became blue like a pair of jeans, because I hate predators. They thought I was crazy, so they sent me to a mental hospital, where I bumped into another person who did the same horrible thing to kids. And so I ended him too. And now,
I mean, if that's true, I can't even be mad.
me to this prison, and just like deja vu, I have another predator telling me the same thing. I just ended the life of another prisoner 2 hours ago. I hid his body under my bed.
Wait, what?
I hoped I wouldn't need to do the same thing to another person for a while, but I guess I was wrong."
I can't tell if is he being serious? What is this? Or is he just bluffing and trying to make him scared?
William Roberts just happened to choose the absolute worst person to brag to about his crimes. He was talking to Robert Maudsley, a serial killer specifically known for only targeting predators.
Oh, it's for real! Wait, was that case? Something dangerous man Robert Maudsley locked in jail behind 17 steel doors. A 70-year-old serial killer considered one of the most dangerous men in the UK has been confined in a glass cage, reminiscent of Hannibal Lecter's cell for the past 45 years due to his threat to other inmates. Despite already being imprisoned for murder, Maudsley went on to brutally kill 3 more prisoners while behind bars.
Only targeting predators. and in the blink of
Yeah, what can I say? Just don't be a predator.
an eye, Maudsley grabbed the spoon off of his food tray and jammed it into William's face. He screamed horrifically, but Maudsley didn't stop there. He ruthlessly beat and continued to carve away at the man's face with his spoon. He stabbed him over and over again, and somehow nobody
I mean, like, obviously there's something wrong with him. Like, predators are absolutely disgusting, and I do not feel any empathy for the fact, like, that he killed them, right? Obviously, there is something wrong with him as well, because it's not normal to kill people, right? Even though these people are absolutely disgusting and horrible and just, you know. But yeah, whoa,
Prison.
what a luck.
noticed what was happening at all. William screamed and pleaded
Somehow, nobody in the prison noticed what was happening at all. Yeah, I think they all fucking hate him, so they're like, oh, whatever.
William screamed and pleaded for help until he couldn't any.
All these people probably fucking hated him, and they're like so fucking happy that this happens.
After Maudsley was finished, he calmly walked over to a prison guard and told them that 2 prisoners would be missing from the roll call today. Extremely concerned with that ominous statement, the guards ran into Maudsley's prison cell and found the body of William and another prisoner. William's
It was really under his bed.
face was unrecognizable, but most horrifyingly of all, his brains were carved out of his skull with a spoon sticking out of it.
What?
Prison guards immediately believed that Maudsley must have cannibalized the man's brains, but he calmly denied the accusation and said something around the lines of, "No, I wouldn't do that, nor would I lie about it." The man
You know what? I actually don't think he's lying about it. He's being pretty honest about everything else. He's already this far. Why would he lie about that?
would later on be placed inside of a glass box where he would go on to spend the rest of his life in solitary confinement.
Glass
Most people in
box.
life are amazing to be around, but every once in a while there is a chance that you could bump into a psychopath. So always take precautions and always be prepared so that you too don't end
King
up as a victim.
David.
Have a happy
Why are
day.
you scaring me like that? It was a fucking jump scare, man. Don't ever do that to me again. I fucking hate him. You know what? You know what? I forgive you. I forgive you. Thank you for giving the goats afterwards. Look how cute they are.
Hi! If you like the video, please make sure that you like it and subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell if you want to see more of it. I also go live on Twitch and on this YouTube channel, so come join us sometimes. Bye!